Sports, I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And for Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Taking a look at the changes for Chicago with the departure of Tom Thibodeau. Just how big of an impact, Shaq, is his absence going to be on this team?
First of all, it's not a departure. He was fired ungreatly. These people fired him. Anyway, they enjoyed great defense all the years under Thibodeau. They were built around defense and rebounding, and I think that might take a step back.
Well, the one thing that Hoiberg is going to have to fight against is success already. And so the measuring stick and the bar, kind of like Steve Kerr, if he can have that kind of success. Mark Jackson raised the bar. All of a sudden he was fired, and then and Kerr came in and wins a championship. Can Hoiberg have the same type of success as Steve Kerr had? This will remain to be seen.
No way.
Of course, Fred Hoiberg, known as the mayor. Would you want to be a politician, Shaq?
Well, I am a politician, Ernie.
I was about to say. He's the.
What do you mean you're a politician?
I'm a senator, I'm a mayor, I'm a janitor, I'm all of that.
A senator, a mayor, and a janitor. That's a politician.
How about you? I'm still trying to figure out what Shaq just said. How about you? You want to run for political office?
I just want to run from the cities that he's the mayor, the janitor, and of those cities.
I got you, baby.
I'm running away from those
You
cities.
Consider yourself a politician, Shaq.
Of course I am.
What office are you holding?
The office of icy hot mayor. Man up, Ernie.
Another endorsement.
Please, somebody come and get me. Kevin.
And there is a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. It's the Chicago Bulls facing Cleveland. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And the Bulls start out with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Bulls. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Dunleavy in at the small forward position. It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long Clark as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Pau to go with 18 rebounds. I mean, you rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that.
And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And here are the Bulls now. Gasol dishes to Dunleavy. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Rose. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And with Powell, that 46-point game, he became the oldest player to get 45 points and 15 rebounds.
Now here's Irving. Jacks up a 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a final point, guys, with Powell's career game, it's crazy to think that he did it while not being the first offensive option. I mean, he had been the go-to guy with his time in Memphis for so long.
Here's LeBron. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Got a piece of it. Mozgov with the steal. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Rose against Irving. Lets it fly from 18. Gasol passes to Rose. Here's Noah. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
With Joakim Noah, I mean, you know exactly what he's going to give you every season. Rebounding, block shots, steals, a few points, relentless energy and enthusiasm, and even a few assists as well.
Cavaliers on D. Rose kicks to Gasol. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On its way from Rose for 2, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And Joakim Noah, he's all about doing whatever it takes to help his club succeed. Always has been. Greg, he did the dirty work when he played inside in Florida. When they won back-to-back championships, he's done it in each and every NBA season in Chicago.
And you just hit on it. I mean, he bites, he scratches, he claws his way into the upper echelon in terms of elite centers in our league. And in 2014, was named All-NBA first team as well as Defensive Player of the Year. Let's just hope he's healthy this season to get back to that level.
Irving for 3. That's good. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Butler. Rose sets the screen for Butler. Pass to Rose. Rose double teamed. Here's Gasol. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. Rebound by Butler. Bulls trail by 7. Butler on the wing. Plenty of space. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And James gets it to go.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP and international play while with Team USA.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert, and it's Williams in for Irving. The Bulls also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Heritage comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. Now here's Brooks. It's Mo Williams with the rebound.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP and a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
And here is Brooks. Gibson with the screen on Williams. Mirotic has a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Gibson kicks to Mirotic. Feeds it to Gasol. Back to Mirotic. Again, Chicago. James with it. 8 points for him. Smith on the wing. Shoots. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Butler. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. And Brooks, here we go. And he gets it to go.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Got it off in time. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised. Didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother, and I'm proud of what he's become as a basketball player and as a man.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
Chicago ball. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Now here's Heinrich. Lets it go from 14. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Rose, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 4.
And guys, Kirk Heinrich, a steady, reliable point guard, but not last season. Something went severely wrong with his shot, to the point where he suffered career-low shooting percentages from the field and from three-point.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Jefferson. And it's Thompson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 5.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Talking about Heinrich, the one thing you expect from him is consistency. But when he couldn't provide it last year, the team turned to a different backup point guard.
Exactly right, Kevin. Heinrich couldn't have felt good about becoming a third stringer, averaging the fewest minutes per game of his career last season.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Mirotic. And again, Chicago, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again. And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Gibson. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Irving against Butler. Here's Rose. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, with the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
11 feet away. Another miss by LeBron. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Rose. There's the pass to Gibson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound in this one. And James throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
From 13 feet, it goes down. Dunleavy's got 5 points in the quarter.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. Chicago also making some changes. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Noah. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found the